YouTube, what's going on? It's Marcus. Today's video, I got my settings for y'all. I do this video every single time in the beginning of every new season. Basically, just update my settings, maybe show y'all, everything in case I have changed something. Not sure if I have changed anything from the last time that I did make a video like this.
I've got an upgrade waiting for me.
Thanks for telling me, Lifeline. I don't know if I've changed anything, but I'm gonna show y'all. And first, before I get asked what upgrades I use on Lifeline, I always go with the quicker revive speed. I think it is way better than getting 10% attack cooldown on the drone, so I always select that one. This one, it always depends. If I'm happy with my loadout, I get a self-res, but if I got like bad guns, I'm not really happy with what weapons I got in my hand, then I will in fact get the supply drop. But if I'm playing with randoms, most likely I'm gonna go with the self-res.
Upgraded and good to go.
Just because it's a little bit better for that. Now let's go through my settings. This I got in compact. All it does is make the stuff on the ground a little bit smaller, so it's very helpful. Button hints. This actually is the if you look at the bottom of the screen, like it doesn't tell you. Let me change it. I'll turn it on. Now you guys can see my input, my buttons and stuff like that, but I just have it turned off. It's a little extra, clutter taken off. This is just turned off. Never mess with that. Damage numbers is stacking. I feel like most people also have it as a stacking. This I'm pretty sure is the exact same thing. This is the kill feed. I don't know anyone that plays with the kill feed off. That's very interesting, considering you can't see when like knocks happen and stuff, but be my guest. Minimap rotation, I would turn this on. This is one of my favorite things that I've discovered in the settings. Honestly, I've had this on since almost the beginning of the game. Just obviously makes your minimap rotate for whatever direction you're looking. Auto sprint I do have on. It's a little helpful. This stuff's actually really good if you're on control and you have stick drift. This I have on hold, but I never really played Valk or anything, so it doesn't really matter. And I believe all this stuff is the same. Anonymous mode I do have enabled. I've had it on for a couple days now. I never used to use this, so I might turn it back off, to be honest with you. But this just shows your name in the kill feed, and if you have it off, your name will be, or if you have it on, your name will be like, Pathfinder 2734 or something like that. So, this stuff all the same. Performance display. This will show your stuff in the top right corner, like your ping, your frames, and if you have packet loss or any of that stuff. Pretty useful information, honestly. The reticle, I do have a orange reticle. Those are the numbers right there. I used to use the lime green, but I swapped over to red a while ago. A laser sight, I believe, is pink still. Yep, it's the exact same thing. This I'm actually probably going to change soon. Just want to change up the laser sight color. And all this stuff is the exact same, how the game comes, stuff like that. Controller, now button layout. I'm on button puncher, so I do slide and crouch with the joystick, not circle. I would change this 100% and try to get used to using the joystick instead of circle. It is so much better. Crouch is on toggle. I know a lot of people love hold, but I just can't get used to it, so I don't have it on. And aim is obviously on hold. Don't know a single person that uses that with toggle. This is just off because I like to swing my heirlooms around a lot, so if you have it on, you can't do that because you pull out the survival item. Menu cursor speed, this is cranked all the way up. It helps you go through these menus a lot quicker, especially in death boxes too. You can loot super quick. I do play 5.5 steady. Now I know this is a little controversial. Why are you playing steady? I get roasted for it all the time. But it just works for me, and I think it's best for shotguns. And if y'all know me, if you're been watching the channel for a while, your boy loves shotguns. I'm an absolute crutch. So steady is very good. Obviously, it's a steadies your aim. So it's really good with up close guns. So that's what I use. Look, dead zone is on none. I think this honestly is just all personal preference, but I like to have none. Movement dead zone is on small as well. Vibration, I would turn this off. This helps with long distance shooting, in my opinion. I've told a lot of people to turn this off. They've turned it off, and now their long range aim is way better. And I think you 100% started to use that. Video, here's my brightness. Fun fact, actually, too, if you've been watching me for a while, y'all know I used to play with this all the way down. This is how dark the game is. I played like that for a couple months, actually. It also helps with headaches, so you can just play the game longer, if you have the free time. So that's what I used to have that as. Field of views at 110. Now, I wouldn't go anything lower than about 100. Y'all can see it in the back, zooming in and stuff. Wouldn't go anything lower than 100. I believe Shiv FPS plays at 90, and, you know, he's cracked, so. But, personal opinion, yet again, I think field of view is just all based on you and what works for you. I just like to crank mine up. My volume's at 100. Dialogue is at about 50. Yeah. And my music is turned all the way down. I don't care to hear the lobby music. Most of the time I play Apex, I have music playing through my headset, so I'm listening to music at the exact same time that I am, in fact, playing. Now, like I said, steady is very good with thy shotguns. You know, it's a lot of close range. You know, when you're aiming, it's nice and... The thing about steady is it's nice and stiff. So, like, if you're one of those people that like to move around an insane amount, it's not going to work for you. You know, your aim's not going to be really... As y'all can see with the R3, it's stiff. Like, it's not... I can't move a crazy amount. Once I aim, that's basically where it is. Now, if my enemy's moving like absolute crazy, like they're going super quick, I gotta un-ADS and then re-ADS, so it'd be something like that. Because if I just drag it, it's not, as y'all can see, this is the quickest I can 360, but, you know, so. But then, yet again, that would help if you just turn your sense up, but I can't play anything higher than 5.5 because it just messes me over. So I haven't even bothered to do that. And... Like I said, I think steady is a lot better for close range than it is long range. Yeah, but I'm also not warmed up, so I can't necessarily aim completely straight right now. Haven't even played a game today. One of my favorite guns actually to use on steady is, where is it? I'm in the wrong section. Here it is. Is the car. I think the car is actually very good for steady. It has a very interesting, like, bounce up, just slightly goes up. Doesn't really have too much recoil, and especially when you're this close and on controller, obviously you get aim assist and stuff like that. So I think the car is an absolute laser. You know, I think the car is very good. You know, you have both ammo types too, so finding ammo for the car is going to be way more reliable than using the R9. That's not the R9. The R99 actually recently just got nerfed too. But one of my favorite guns in this game is the alternator, yet again. Steady is more so just a steadier aim. Whatever you're aiming at is kind of just what it's supposed to be. So like I said, if you're trying to, you know, jump around all the time, you probably want to use like classic, linear, stuff like that. But the alternator is an absolute laser with steady because you're not moving much. You know, you're just frying. Another thing with aiming too, if you kind of strafe back and forth like this, it helps a lot with your recoil control. Makes it a lot easier to aim for some reason. I don't know what the physics behind that one is, to be completely honest with you. Pretty sure it's called like recoil smoothing or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But it kind of makes it easier to aim. But if y'all know me, y'all been watching me, I don't do all the extra movement stuff. When I run at people, I kind of just, I barely even move. Apex is a game about movement, but to be completely honest with you, if you just shoot your gun, you don't really need it. The Prowler is going to be absolute meta. And that really is about it. There's not much to say about my settings. It's nothing special. I don't play ALCs. I don't play per optic settings. I don't play any of that stuff like that. So it's really just, my main thing is just running gun. And I think, you know, I think any close range gun, shotgun and SMG is going to be your best friend. I think probably the worst guns you could use on steady would be LMGs. Just because, yet again, you can't really move, and LMGs already make you know, they make you slower. So it's like, you know, yeah, I'm just like a turret. I'm a mannequin. I'm not moving really anything with an LMG. Snipers is all personal preference. I mean, you don't move when you snipe really ever. So that's really it. That's the settings. That is the MayBabyMarcus settings of Season 20. And shout out Apex for giving us career trackers. Absolutely amazing. If y'all want to see more content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. The gameplays will be rolling out all season 20, YouTube shorts, all that stuff. The socials will be in the description. Come and join the Discord. Talk to the community, get to know people better, and as well, you can DM me on there asking to play and stuff like that. And if I'm free, I'll run games, anything like that. You know, I like to play with my community and stuff like that. So, as always, it is Marcus. Stay safe, have a good day or night, depending when you are watching this, and peace.